Hey, what's up, guys? Hope you guys are doing well today. And today I figured I'd give you guys a little update on where I'm at with the Supra as we speak. Alright, guys, so here she is. I went ahead and removed the intercooler, which has a 5-inch core Greddy intercooler. Removed all the Greddy piping because, one, I want to coat them black, but two, this guy here, the bolt was broken off, so I just drilled it and tapped it, and so this way that'll go back on. Also, the metal piece here, it must have rattled and broke the spot welds off, so I gotta weld that back on, not a big deal. And this car had two super sequential HKS blow-off valves, which I'm gonna remove, weld the holes up, and weld on like just a regular tile 50mm wastegate. And that brings us to this little guy. I don't know how well you'll be able to see it here, but I'm going to use my other hand. That's side to side. And that's front to back. So I know that they're allowed to have a little bit of play, but I can see a little bit of scraping inside of there. So I'm going to go ahead and either get it rebuilt or upgrade it to maybe a Bog Warner like S400. What do you guys think of those? If you could, leave it down in the comments if you guys have had any of the Bog Warner turbos and what your thoughts on them are. This turbo here is the Garrett GT4294. It's the journal bearing version. It's pretty laggy, but I want to try and avoid having to change the intercooler pipe or the exhaust part in the back. So that's why I'm kind of leaning towards just rebuilding it and leaving it on there. But if you guys have any opinions or a turbo you think that would just bolt right up, please let me know down in the comments. And yeah, I don't think I told you guys about these. I had ordered a set of weld wheels from Real Street Performance. I got 3 of them from Real Street, and I got 1 of them from Titan. It was just, you know, what they had in stock. And, you know, put new tires on it and whatnot. But literally 2 weeks after I got these wheels, a friend of mine, which I didn't know at the time was going to sell them, he ended up putting his up for sale. So the price was too good, I had to buy them. So thank you, Adam, for selling me these. These will end up going on the car because, like I said, I wanted to do this kind of on a budget, so it saves me a little bit of money by just selling these. And actually, somebody bought these this morning, so I've got to go to UPS and go box them up and ship them. So yeah, those are going away. However, I have an identical set over there that's just used that I'll be putting on. And this is the exhaust off the car. It's full 4-inch. But what's interesting is you've got stainless, and you've got this big rusty straight pipe that they welded in. I think this used to be a Pexi N1, and they just you know, deleted the muffler part that's in the middle. But it's got a big hole under here and a couple little holes around the weld. So I'm gonna go over to my buddy's house. He's got a TIG welder still, so I'll go over there and use that and weld this stuff up. Unfortunately, I sold my TIG welder a couple of years ago. I actually used to be a welder for 10 years, but I just little by little never really needed to weld stuff anymore. So ended up getting rid of it. Might buy another TIG welder, but anyways, also got these seats from Titan Motorsports. They're out of a low mileage hardtop 6-speed car. They're in great condition. Put these in and took out the Recaro seats, which are up for sale if you're interested. And so is this bumper, these blow-off valves, and the steering wheel that I took off of this is also for sale. It's a Momo wheel. I just put the stock steering wheel back on, and also sold the Veilside shift knob a couple days ago. I have a nice stock 6-speed shift knob that's going to go on it. But yeah, it's getting there. So I'm going to black out the intake pipe that was here the compressor side of the turbo. I'm going to black out the valve covers, black out the intake and the charge piping. I might get rid of this, so that might be for sale. I might just put a regular rubber hose in there. And I've got to weld on another AN fitting because I've got a oil catch can that's going to go over there where the can't remember what these are called, evaporators or whatever for the gas fumes, charcoal canisters, and that's going to go in place of that, so it'll have a nice little setup there. But this is kind of where I'm at with it so far. Once I get the engine stuff here, all the piping and everything back together and in the car, then the bumper is going to go on, and I'm going to bring it over to my buddy's shop and have him detail it really good, give it a cut and buff, and may have him ceramic coat the paint, not sure yet. Also need to get NA rear brakes, so if any of you happen to have some NA rear brakes, let me know. I'm still hunting for those so I can put the drag pack wheels on. And yeah, so, and then I'm still waiting on my wing. It's if you watch any of my old videos with my anthracite Supra, that same wing, I ended up buying it when I buying it back when I sold the car, and still waiting to get that back from paint so that can go on. But yeah, it's slowly getting there. Should be able to start driving this thing around here pretty soon, other than just a couple little drives I've done, you know, just around the neighborhood and whatnot. But yeah, stay tuned. Please check out my other videos, and I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks. Bye.